All right, Coach. Yeah, TKO Fitness, Cherry Hill. It's almost about that time, man. About a week left. The showdown in Miami with Jojo Diaz. How's everything going, man?
Everything's been good. Good camp. Very relaxing. We excited. We know Jojo Diaz is a good opposition. Looking forward to it. We know he's, an Olympic, a lot of experience.
Right.
Golden Boy has a lot of hope for him. So, we have an A+ game, just like we do for every fight. So we're looking forward for the challenge.
Right now, would you say for him this is his step-up fight? I mean, I know, we saw him fight Russell. That was at what, 126?
Yeah, 126. Yeah, 126.
So now that he's at 130, you see this more as like his big opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody wants to fight for one title, right? So the opportunity was presented, he jumped on it, which is understandable. I would do the same if I was his trainer. But I think, my belief, of course, every trainer believes right their fight is the best. I believe I have the best 130-pound fighter in the world. So we just gonna go there, do everything calculated like we always do. Use the defense, our smarts, our speed, and just take care of business just like we done with everybody else. It's a 50 fence, so you just want to just keep moving forward.
Yeah, it's your 50 fence in what, like less than a year? Right?
Yeah, less than a year. Yeah, that's correct.
I mean, that takes most people like 2-3 years to do that. A lot of people fight 2 times a year.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it takes 5 defense. It takes someone 2 years. I mean, look at Belcher. Belcher has, I think, 7 defense, and I think he's done that in a period of time of 3 years. So he's going on his 5th on the year. So it just shows how busy Eddie Hearns is keeping him. And how busy Tevin wants to be as well, which is good for us.
Yes, fighters are supposed to fight.
They're supposed to fight. Yeah, we want to fight. Yeah, we want to fight. We don't want to fight once a year. That doesn't make sense to us. This is how he makes his living. And at the end of the day, we all know that from the age of 20, 30, as a professional fighter, especially if you're an elite fighter or a world champion, your window starts closing down.
Right.
There's not a lot of room, so why not capitalize? And if you have the promotion that's moving you, so take advantage of it.
Right. I mean, I have that issue with a lot of guys, not just Philly guys, but guys in general. Like you're saying, you got a set window, and the time keeps on ticking, and you don't necessarily, you're not going to get that window back.
That is correct.
Ever.
It's
your prime. You're what, from like 26, really?
28 to 32, you're pretty much in your prime. And
26 would be like the beginning of
it. The beginning, exactly. So he just turned 29, so he's actually in his prime. So we want to focus and just keep moving. And and whatever's presented, we just want to keep moving forward. The goal is God willing, 2-3 fights this year, and then next year move on to 135 because there's better opposition and more competition.
2 or 3, that's it.
Yeah, I would like to do 3 fights this year, and that's it, and then move them up, to 135.
That's slow mo for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
It's in the box.
That's slow mo for you guys.
But I gotta slow him down a little. He's the world champion. So if we could do 3 fights, and he's being taken care of by the promotion, and no need to fight him that much.
Right.
So now we need to be smart.
Right.
So
now, I saw in the Russell fight. We're not going to talk obviously a lot about strategy, but Russell kept him with his hands at bay for the majority of the time, and you would sit there watching the fight thinking, well, when is JoJo actually going to start throwing punches? But he did that mostly with speed, in and out speed, the classic type of speed, whereas Tevin's is a lot, in my opinion, a lot more crafty.
Yeah, speed definitely more crafty. No disrespect to Russell, he's just a quick fighter. Hand-to-hand speed, but he doesn't have Tevin Farmer's defense. He doesn't have Tevin Farmer's IQ. We bring a totally different package than when he fought Russell. And he had trouble with Russell. So you have to imagine facing Tevin Farmer with all the different obstacles he has to deal with. It's not easy.
Right. Now, I know I saw a couple of videos where Tevin was talking about, and he likes it. He relies on his input as well when you guys are training back and forth. And he's very vocal on what he likes and what his dislikes are. And that, that it's kind of like a collaboration between you guys. A lot of trainers try to be old school, and it's what they say goes, and all that kind of thing. How have you seen that contrast in working from from being in those type of environments before with fighters, and then being in that type of environment now with somebody like Tevin, who's very vocal and.
For me, it works excellent because it's a group of team that we built together, Tevin and I. Of course, I'm the brain behind all, and we put the game plans, and I have all the other coaches execute it. And at the end of the day, everything works beautiful. We have an amazing team. Overall, it's 4 coaches. It's myself, Reggie, and Ralph, Nick, and Coach Anthony. And we have we have amazing chemistry all together. So Tevin feeds a little bit for everyone. And he's able to utilize that at days of fights. Because every little bit that someone else brings, it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
And he's smart enough to understand that. Not too many people can do that. So.
It's all one big puzzle and everything.
Exactly. It's just something really, really, really nice to watch. That's what when they're the fight for us, it's just like, let's just go and have fun. I don't get nervous, and honestly, I get excited. Because all the hard work we've done here, we know what we did together as a team, and now it's time to put it, put in the work.
Yeah, it's one of those things like everybody's gonna have a little bit of nerves. That's a little bit natural.
I don't get nervous at all.
But
no,
it's just straight.
I'm telling you,
because the preparation has been
not
done.
only with Tevin, with any of my guys, I get excited. I can't wait to get them in the ring because I know the work is done. I know the level of talent that I'm creating in the gym. With all of my fighters. So it's just for me. It's weird. I'm a love to God. I do not get nervous at all. I get happy, excited, because I know what we're doing. We're going to go and shine and do our job. The only time I used to get nervous when my son used to fight.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's
my son
fought, I used to get nervous. But as well as all of my guys, we know we do our job, we do our work, and it's time just to shine.
Yeah.
So I don't get nervous at all. I get happy. I get excited.
Yeah, I got a 4-year-old. When he falls down, you feel it in certain parts that you don't feel it with somebody else.
As a matter of fact, that's why I told my son stop fighting, because I couldn't handle that kind of pressure with my son. He doesn't fight no more. He comes and helps me now. He should be here in a minute. But with my guys, it's just a different level. We have also a relationship. We get along extremely well. And it's a family structure that I created here. For me, everything is about family, love and support each other.
Why don't you talk about some of the other guys that you got here as well? You got a tremendous stable. It's one of the best stables in the area. Pound for pound, you can put it against any other stable.
I got Victor Padilla. He fights the 31st. He's 7-0, 6-1 knockout. Then I got, of course, Stevie, 12-0, Steve Ortiz, Pentagon state champion.
Right.
Then I got my heavyweight, Sared. He goes by the nickname of Hammer. He's 8-0, 7 by knockout. Then I got Christian Cardo. He fights March 27.
He's making his comeback.
Yeah, Manny Rodriguez fights February 15 in Puerto Rico. My Hammer fights February 28th in Puerto Rico. Dion Butt is 6-0, 4 by knockout. He fights March 27 also.
Nice fights, bro. I've seen him live a bunch of times.
A lot going on. These are young guys, and they're all very talented, and we put in a lot of work together. And they're all growing.
You got Padilla too, right? Did you mention him?
Yeah, Victor Padilla. Yeah. So he fights, the 31st at Parks Casino. Whoever wants to come check him out. And I got a few other guys that I trained. They're from Tampa, Florida. Mark Regis, 11-0 by knockout, and a few other guys. They'll be here soon. But it's a beautiful thing. So it's been amazing, and we can't wait to release them out.
Jason.
Yeah, I got Sosita. Hopefully I fight him in April after, we had that loss with Belchick, tough fight for us.
Yeah, he was just big, man. I mean, I was in Vegas for Canelo Kovalev, but I was standing outside of the MGM watching it on TV. They had it on one of the TVs. And it was just, through the TV, you could see the...
I also have Gabby Pham, my 160 pound. I have Isaac Rodriguez, my super middleweight. He's 25 and 320 by knockout.
Now, Tev can't really, at this point, look beyond what he's got coming up on Thursday of next week, a week from today. He can't really do that. He's got to stay focused, dialed in. Because like we saw last week with J-Rock, you know what I mean? And J-Rock, not that J-Rock was doing that, but a lot of fans don't understand that a fight's a fight. A lot of people put their opinions, this guy's cherry picking with that person. And I hate when fans say that, because a fight is a fight. And especially when you're at a high level like a J-Rock or a DSG or Tevin, everybody's coming to get that spot. You know, they want their shine.
Yep.
So, and kudos to Rios. He did it fair. Not Rios. Rosario. He did it fair and square. But
Very talented fighter.
yeah,
very
he did it
talented
fair and
fighter.
square, man. It was a great fight.
Long, rangy, good power.
He did it. I told Jared Hurd yesterday. I said, listen, what happened to J Rock? You know, it happened. J Rock was in that zone for you, and Rosario was in that zone for J Rock. You know what I mean?
This is why I love my Tevin, because he understands that anything will happen, so he doesn't take nothing slightly. You know, right now, you know, he's the only one really honestly representing Philadelphia strong.
Yeah.
You know, no disrespect to J Rock or, you know,
Especially consistently.
he's
you know?
consistent. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so the consistency. I mean, we're on a 50 fence. You know what I mean? That speaks a lot. Speaks value.
But sticking with that, I mean, you know, Tevin can't look the only, but you're, like you said, the brains behind it. You know, you have a path set out for all your guys, I'm sure. What you said 3 to 4 fights, but is there any, and I know Tevin has said that it's his turn now for have guys to come to him and him to make the choices as to what he does with his career. Do you have any thoughts as far as, you know, post JoJo? Or are you
Say
just
it again because I lost track here for a minute.
Oh no. Post yeah, no problem.
radio is too loud,
Just post post JoJo. The way, you know, he said before, Tevin has said before, you know, and it's true. It's his turn now to make the choices, to decide I'm gonna do this fight when I wanna do this fight, I wanna stay active, all those things. But as far, you said 2 to 3 fights this year. Are you looking at any type of big names beyond JoJo? Because JoJo is kind of one of the biggest names.
We won. Let me tell you the truth. We won the fight, the Herring, the Belcher. We won the unified title, but that's when the politics play a big part. And I understand that it's going to be very difficult, you know, for anyone top rank to give me unification or any other promotion. So.
Despite your relationship you have with him with Sosa, but apples and oranges.
Listen, it's a no-brainer. If you got world champions as a promotion, right?
Yeah.
You got to fight with someone that don't see a promotion. At the end of the day, you know that your odds of winning are slim to none. Yeah, I mean, so I understand the business. I can only hope that we can work something where, you know, in the future where maybe, you know, Top Rank has like a 3-fight deal with Tevin. You know what I mean? If Tevin won, you know, you only find the title with any fighter that belongs to Top Rank. Because I think it's only fair to Tevin and the world to see the best. Because obviously David moved up to 130. It was the biggest name for Tevin at 130. You know what I mean? So where we are now. So we got the belt.
Now he's at 35.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, you have the Oscar Valdez, you know, the Herring. So.
Well, I mean, at the same time, and that's what the last thing I was going to ask was, do you see him growing out of 130?
Yeah, this one last year.
Tevin going into 135?
Listen,
but wait a minute, the guy at 135 is going to come back to 130, though, after Teofimo. Everybody knows that.
If he does, well, there you go. So we have 30.
If he wins that fight, because that's a tough fight for him. Teofimo's a big...
He's going to win that fight easy.
You think so?
Yeah, he's easy fight.
But Teofimo's a big boy, man.
Yeah, but it's an easy fight. Trust me. That's going to... Loma's going to make that easy work.
I mean, you should know. You seen him up close and personal when you saw him with Sosa.
It's going to be good. It's a good fight for the public, but Loma's is going to do what he does. But I don't know if Loma's going to come back down because he already called Davis out as well.
Oh, okay.
He said after when Teofimo won the title, he said, listen, after I'm done with Teofimo Lopez, David, you next. So.
But let's see what Bob has to say about that.
Yeah, listen.
Money talks, right?
When it comes to money, Bob is all about money. Bob is all about putting the good fights. Now the question is, let's see what Mayweather says.
Right.
That's the question because they're trying to protect that kid. So
they're trying to build something out of him.
Exactly. Listen, at the end of the day, if Loma comes down, we're going up to 135 for that person, for that particular reason. 2 lefties, very great IQ in that ring, very crafty. Everyone wants to see that fight. So if there's no unification at 130, we take whatever's given to us, and then we're gonna move up. And hopefully, I know Loma will end up fighting, you know, because Loma wants to fight the best.
Yeah.
So I know Loma will be like, listen, Tevin want to fight me, let's make it happen.
Right.
I mean, so.
Lefty always beating up on lefties. I love it.
Yeah, listen, we want to fight the best. I mean, Tevin wants to fight the best, and we want to fight the best because we want to, you know, establish his own legacy in boxing. And the only way that could happen is by fighting the best.
All right. Well, appreciate the time, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you for coming.
Good luck. Good luck in Miami, man.
Thank you.